Thank you, Congressman Garcia. Really appreciate that perspective and sharing with America, Mr. Speaker, those perspectives. I'd like to share another story of someone that I'm friends with and someone who has a business in my district and also lives in my district. Alonso Arellano was born in 1966 in Tijuana, Mexico. He came to America when he was 10 years old with his mother and stepdad and brother. His family settled in Huntington Park, California, where his father worked as in a factory job and his mother sold goods to make some extra money. He had to withdraw from high school in the 10th grade because of the family's economic hardships and began working to help support his family. But he had a passion for learning and was determined to get an education, so he completed high school by taking night classes while working full-time and went on to take courses at junior college and to continue his education. In 1986, he got married, and when he found out his wife was pregnant a couple of years later, he began to reevaluate his life and what he's going to do next for his family. So he joined the United States Air Force in 1988, where he won the Airman of the Quarter Award 3 times, received a Commendation Medal, and graduated from training with honors. He was granted the permission to take classes at Eastern New Mexico University nearby the base where he was stationed, and he eventually earned a bachelor's degree in physics and a master's degree in mathematics. After the war, Alonso applied for and was granted U.S. citizenship, which opened the door for his future career. When he left the military in 1994, he began training at UCLA to become a radiation medical physicist while working part-time at UCLA at a cancer research center. He currently works as a radiation medical physician at a private hospital. In addition to that, he owns and runs a restaurant called Rocio's Mole de los Dioses, and right now he's planning on opening up another business, creating jobs for Americans, creating jobs in our community, our corner of America. I think it's important for people to understand that immigrants have such an insatiable appetite to appreciate their surroundings, to appreciate their opportunities, just like Alonso, who had to get out of school at the 10th grade, who worked full-time, went to night school to get his education, went on to get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and now is contributing in a healthcare facility for patients with cancer, who's actually contributing by opening several businesses where he employs American citizens. I want to thank my colleagues for joining me tonight on this floor to share the stories of truth and the stories about how important comprehensive immigration reform is to the economy of America. Once again, 82,000 more jobs if we allow these new Americans to become citizens. $568 billion more growth in GDP to the United States economy if we allow them to become citizens. $75 billion more in revenue to local states and governments if we allow them to become citizens. $321 billion of growth in dollars in the pockets of American families that will be spent throughout our communities in America. As I close, I would like to thank Mr. Speaker, NALEO, NCLR, and countless other business and chambers, labor, civil rights, religious, and law enforcement organizations, individuals who are continuing to push for the truth, to push Congress to please have comprehensive immigration reform meet the floor of both houses so we can reconcile this, fix our broken immigration system, and put it on the desk of the President of the United States, and we will see an economic boom that this country has not seen for decades. Americans deserve for us to operate in these chambers the way we should, to put aside the partisan bickering, to look at the economic benefit of every community in our country, to do the right thing, to live the spirit of what the United States of America portends to be around the world. We need to start at home and realize that we have 11 million hard-working people in this country who are doing the toughest jobs, changing the diapers of our children, working in the kitchens of every nice, wonderful restaurant in America, people who are working with our grandparents to help them live a better life. Many of those individuals deserve the opportunity to come out of the shadows, and not only come out of the shadows, but to contribute to this great nation with more economics that we need to see. We have an ailing economy, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, Mr. Speaker, we will see growth in America. We will see more Americans go to work if we do the right thing and pass comprehensive immigration reform. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's been a wonderful hour of truth and message to the American people. And I hope and pray that in these chambers we have the opportunity to vote for comprehensive immigration reform. I yield back time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.